You're listening to the Rebel Without a Clue Media Network. You can find all of our shows on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. That don't work for me, brother. Bullshitting. The Revolution Will Be Broadcast, Slumber Party Massacre Luncheon, Horny Little Book Club, Black Manifold Transmissions, the Open Heart Podcast, Mad Dogs, and coming soon to the Rebel Without a Clue Network, Tripped Out and Crazy. That's Rebel Without a Clue. Strange minds, loud hearts, no apologies.
You're all invited to the Slumber Party Massacre Luncheon.
We'll tear your soul apart.
Accept this, Michael. Be one of us. Oh! Death has come to your little town, Sheriff. You can either ignore it, or you can help me to stop it.
Welcome back, goons and goblins. It's the Slumber Party Massacre Luncheon. I'm one of the hosts of this show. My name's Rob.
And I'm your other host, Brad.
That's right. It's a Rob and Brad episode.
No Petrus today. No Hunter. He got real life stuff to do.
Hold on, I had something. Didn't I have a sound drop for us?
I don't know, did you?
Yeah, it was the Life Ruiner song.
Which one was it?
It was the Life the breakdown, the I'd turn you from a rooster to a hen.
One shot. Yeah.
Bam. Bounce.
You know, classic album.
Mm-hmm.
That's about all they did, but
yeah.
I heard they turned out to be some douchers.
It's kind of, I heard they turned out to be some pretty not cool guys.
Yeah, some really not cool dudes.
Yeah, but that album is just like stacked with bangers. Undeniable. Fucking brain busters.
All right, so what are we getting into today?
Today, we are going to be talking about a little film, a recent film, directed by Johannes Roberts, director of such classics as 47 Meters Down and Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City. We are talking about his new film, Primate.
Okay, so classic's a stretch.
So classic may not have been the right word to use.
As I said before we hit the record button, a pretty bad Resident Evil movie. Still better than like 4 of the 6 of the other entries.
Yeah, and the least memorable shark movie of all time.
The first, I don't know, the 47 Meters Down weren't too bad. I actually, and this might be a very unpopular opinion, I actually enjoyed the sequel more.
I didn't see the sequel. I need to.
That was the one where they're in the little lagoon in the cave, and there's that shark that's been in this deep cave. It's one of them like old, ugly, blind looking creepy sharks.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know. I dug it. It had more of a claustrophobic feel for me. But
yeah.
Pretty cool. I liked it. There's some really bad shark movies, though.
There are some terrible shark movies. But there are some classic, one of the best movies ever made is a shark movie.
Absolutely. But then again, like, you look at, like, if you were to, like, rank shark movies, there's, like, 1, Jaws.
Right.
And then you take a big leap down, and then number 2 is Deep Blue Sea.
Yeah, and that's even a steep drop.
But it's still, like, I love Deep Blue Sea. But
it's I would put it in the number 2 slot for shark movies.
Mm-hmm. But when you're putting it, you can't even put it on a pedestal near Jaws.
Jaws, no.
Because,
it's almost a different list at that point. Like
it really is.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man. So Primate. So we're talking creature features.
He is no stranger to the creature feature.
I am a big fan of creature features. I have been my whole life. I wonder was Jaws what started it for me? Probably.
For me, it had to be Jaws or Anaconda.
I mean, I saw Jaws before Anaconda, so
Yeah. I almost certainly did, but I can't remember which one got me like. So I had to be Jaws, yeah. It had to be
I would say movies such as, this is in the same vein of movies such as Jaws, but not on obviously that level. Anaconda, Deep Blue Sea, Lake Placid.
Yes.
You know, your typical Cujo. Your typical Animal Gone Wild. And
Congo.
Dude, you know, that movie was apparently a true stinker. Like, it did not do good.
People did not enjoy it.
I love that movie.
Dude, I'll watch that movie every time it's on.
Absolutely. I don't have an issue with that movie at all. Like, even now, today, like, I want to say I watched it in the past year, and I was like, this movie is still awesome.
Yeah, I watched it with Amber within the last 3, and I remember thinking, like, I don't get the beef.
And if I'm going to compare apes, the scariest apes across any film with apes.
Which one?
Those apes were creepy looking, dude.
Those apes were super creepy. Yeah, and mean and fucking mean, dude.
Yeah, like, they didn't have an excuse for it, man. They were just mean.
They were just protecting
diamonds.
Yeah, yeah.
The lost city of, what Zen?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, but so where do we put Primate? It's certainly a creature feature. It's a little bit more grounded because it's not like a giant snake or a giant crocodile or a, you know what I mean? This is just a chimp.
And it can happen.
And that's really is.
And not only can it happen with the rabies, a chimp can just get mad and kill you.
That's what I mean. It can just happen.
They have the same human element that they murder.
Yeah.
Just like we do.
They're very emotional animals.
Very. But they're very loving.
Mm-hmm.
But like many intelligent animals, they have a true memory. And they have trauma. They have, the things that make us tick.
Yeah.
The things that make us complicated, chimps have. I mean, we evolved from that whole, what is it? What is the scientific term? Like
that whole, I was going to say lineage, but
genus, or what is it?
Yeah,
I haven't had a science class in 20 years, but
class, genus, phyno.
Yeah, somewhere. Yeah. Some form of it.
Yeah.
But, like, whales are the same way. They have these, like, killer whales. Like, they can remember you just by looking at you and something you did to them. And, like...
Yeah.
I mean, they can hold
elephants.
Elephants, they say... So, that is what makes, in my opinion, like, a movie with a killer chimp pretty, like, horrific in the sense of, like, I feel bad for this chimp throughout this movie.
Yeah.
It's not his fault, man. He's sick and he's dying and he can't help it.
I know, dude.
It's like Old Yeller. It's like Cujo.
This movie has, because it is a normal chimp, has this like melancholy throughout it of like what's coming and what they're gonna have to do, and this is kind of a cherished, beloved member of the family. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's a family member.
I like how they keep that throughout it. They don't let you forget that.
There's a scene that we'll probably talk about towards the end of the movie that highlights that.
Yeah.
And there are moments where it appears that the chimp is having internal struggle. Yeah, like he knows he's being bad. He knows
he's not right.
Yeah.
Something's wrong.
Yeah. And how did it spread again? The rabies? It was from the
mongoose.
The mongoose and the
that got in the pen with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I guess we should start.
That's what I was going to start setting the, like, so they're in Hawaii.
Yes.
Their dad he teaches chimpanzees.
Yes.
Right? Like how to sign and use, communicate.
Yeah.
Because he's deaf himself. So, like,
yes.
he's a researcher, and he works specifically with animals. And they have this home in Hawaii.
The most secluded fucking home I've ever seen.
On a small island.
Just on the side of a mountain.
Yeah, and he has 2 daughters. One of them is older. She's in college. She hasn't been home in a while because their mom passed away, and she doesn't like coming home.
Right.
Kind of something that was, I wouldn't say really talked about that much. It was kind of glossed over almost, but, so she's coming home. Sister, they kind of have a complicated relationship, but they're close.
Yeah.
But more because big sister doesn't come home that much. They're kind of, I wouldn't say at ends, but they're reconnecting.
Yes. Yeah.
And this is the issue I have with the movie. She invites all her friends to party and all that while Dad's out of town for a conference. Or not.
This is what kills me. Is Dad is like, hey, you should come home. And then she's like, okay, I'll come home. And he's immediately like, oh, well, I got to leave.
For this really important,
yeah.
Interview and meet and greet. And so, he dips out and she invites all her friends to party.
Yes.
And this is the issue I have. The only issue I have with the movie is these kids are stupid.
Yes.
And they are the cliche college kids. They are just absolutely belligerent.
Yeah. They get to partying with the quickness.
Yeah, and they just make a lot of really stupid decisions throughout this film.
They really do. This is I mean, we can save it to the end, but I want to add in your bit of would we have survived it.
Oh, yeah. I could do that. Ben is the ape. They're the chimp.
Yes.
And he starts showing signs. Right now, all the girls are there and one of the boys. And there's 2 other boys who are on a flight over who aren't there yet. So they're still on their way to meet up with them. They're partying, having a good time. And suddenly, Ben starts creepily, just appearing over people's shoulders, just kind of hovering. And and not in a friendly way, almost like a...
in a very authoritative stance.
Yes.
Dominant.
Showing dominance.
Yes.
And it's kind of the first sign, the drooling.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure dehydration is one of the number one signs of rabies is they will not drink water no matter what. And so they're foaming or they're drooling. And so typically that's a sign of rabies. Really, with any animal, if they're not drinking water, something's happening.
Oh, for sure, yeah. If your dog or cat or any animal is done drinking water, something's up.
And he goes on a rampage and pretty much kills one of them.
Yeah.
And the rest of them are now in the pool
because of the
water. He's scared of the water.
Yep.
And right now, they're pretty much at a stalemate of we're not getting out of this water. You're not
getting in it.
But we have to figure out how to escape.
Yes. Yeah, dude. It's a pretty interesting setup.
Yeah.
I do like dude. And this monkey just sorry, chimp.
Yeah.
The way it stalks this pool is okay, all right. Do you remember that scene in Nope at the beginning with the chimp?
Yes.
And how uncomfortable that is and how terrifying that is? It's that. It's that for 40 minutes of this movie.
Yeah. I'm just going to be honest, man. I think chimps, apes, monkeys, I think they're awesome.
Yeah.
I don't ever want one in my home.
No, dude.
I'm scared of them, man. I'm just being honest. I'm scared of them.
Hell yes, dude. That one lady, I forget, man, this has been forever ago. This is nothing new. That lady had that chimp for like years and years and years, and one day made it mad, and it ripped her fucking face off, dude.
Yeah, dude. They're stronger than you by far, and they're just unpredictable. You know, yeah.
Let me ask you this. How dense are they?
Like dumb?
Like, no, like actual density, body, like how stout are they? Because you can be strong as hell, but if you still only weigh 50 pounds, I'm throwing you over a fence or something.
You know, I don't know.
You get what I mean?
Like, they are girls.
Yeah. And how often are you going to get the jump on a chimp to throw it over a fence?
Not often.
No.
Never in my lifetime will that happen.
No, but you could kick his little ass in the nuts so hard, dude.
Yeah, I mean, that would hurt for chimps, too.
Exactly.
Like, that would hurt, too.
That's what they should have done. Is just
baboon and its little red ass so quick.
That's dude. That's what I would have done, dude. When it grabs that one girl out the pool.
So that's pretty much like the next moment of confrontation is they're all hanging around the floaty, just kind of not paying attention.
Yes, and happened to
Ben, the chimp, like hangs, from the lights, the pool lights that are above the pool, and just down and just scalps that girl, jerks her hair off of her. Ugh, it's just gross, man.
It's real gross, dude.
And that's one of my favorite parts of this movie is there's so many great practical effects.
Yes, yes.
Really, if I remember correctly, there is about only one scene that is not practical effects when it comes to a killing.
There's only one that I can think of, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And dude, I like that this director didn't shy away from the brutality.
No, absolutely not. It's a pretty brutal film.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is the point where, she's still alive, but, she's got a big little chunk, on the top of her head missing where the hair was ripped out of the skin. And that is the scene where he gets over on the edge of the pool. Like that's,
yes,
one of those pools that's facing the cliff.
Yeah, man.
Also, I would never have.
It's a fancy pool.
Yeah, they got money.
Yeah.
And the boy trying to be Billy Badass is like, I'm going to push him over the ledge.
Yeah, dude.
You can't move as quick in water.
No.
So he's got time to assess the situation as he's swimming over to push him. And what does he do? He pulls him over instead, and he lands on his head. He falls all the way down this cliff, and that I did have a little bit of a problem with that because it's a gruesome scene. Like it shows his head hit the rock.
Yeah, dude.
But he would have been mushed.
Oh, falling that far?
Falling that far.
Dude. Oh, his femurs would have been in his asshole.
His toes would have came out his mouth.
Yeah, dude. His shoulders would have met his hips.
Yeah, so it was a little bit of a corny scene, and it's really one of the few that I was like, meh, that was kind of silly, but I can get past that.
It's not going to take me out of the film, really.
Right. So after that, he's the second to go. So then they pretty much are at a stalemate again. They all just kind of fall asleep on the floaty, not paying attention after he just snatched girl up.
Yeah, dude, that got to me too.
The more I talk about it, the more I'm like, okay, you are stupid.
They are very not smart kids.
Yeah. And then that's when Lucy, the main girl, gets the idea to sneak out of the pool and go grab the phone.
Yes. Now, at this point, Dad is kind of clued into something's up, right? Because nobody's answering the phone. And
nobody's answering. He is texting, but he's also, because he got bit, they did some tests on him. And they're texting him while he's at the meet and greet. And he gets a text that says, hey, the mongoose tested positive for rabies. And his response, instead of being alarmed, was, there's no rabies in Hawaii. And she's like, oh, thank you for your expertise. I'll run tests again. And it's like, okay, but I don't think a test is going to be off like that.
Yeah, and any lab tech in the world would be like, nah, I'm pretty
that
sure
was
it's rabies.
Yeah, so he should have left immediately then, but he does start to get uncomfortable enough to where he does decide to leave.
Yes, yeah, eventually.
So her and her friend, I can't remember the girl's name,
Or out of the pool.
they sneak out of the pool to go get the phone out of the bedroom, and the TV starts playing, right? While they're in the bedroom, and all of a sudden Ben shows up, they're hiding in the closet. And
That's
as they're escaping, she grabs, her name's Hannah, that was it. She trips her, she falls down the steps
Yeah.
that lead to the pool, and then he just absolutely watermelon smashes her face.
Yeah, that's the one where he goes like full apey on her.
Yeah. Just Donkey Kong.
Just Rampage Jackson.
But yeah, I mean, like, the next part pretty much is the dumb boys showing up, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's back in the pool, the dumb boys show up. That's when you get one of the best death scenes probably in the movie.
Is dude
Getting his jaw just like yanked from his face. And Ben starts playing with him, like he starts mocking his mouth moving with his jaw in his hand.
It's so fucked up, dude.
And then he tries to stick it back on his face
And try to make it go again.
Oh my god.
His tongue's just hanging.
Yeah. So I think, in my opinion, best death of the movie.
Fact. 100%. 100%, dude. That was one of the craziest fucking things I'd ever seen in my life.
Yeah. And then the other buddy gets killed off camera.
Yes.
It doesn't show it. It alludes to it very obviously, but
You see Ben getting him, but
you see, but you don't see like the actual like.
yeah.
It's as the other girl escapes with the keys
Yes.
and gets in the wrong car.
Yep. Fuck me, dude.
What a crappy moment that has to be to you have your escape, you get in the car, and you have the wrong keys.
Yeah,
The car is next to you.
and there's a fucking pissed off rabid chimp wandering around.
Just standing outside your door and opens the hatch and comes in and kills you.
Kills the shit out of you.
But pretty much, like, I mean, we can probably fast forward a little because, like, we can go through the movie pretty quick because it's pretty self-explanatory of how.
Yeah, I mean, from there, there's only like 2 or 3 people left.
Yeah, you got the sisters.
Yeah.
And Dad.
And Dad. And so Dad makes his way home.
And pretty much beats the shit out of Ben.
Yeah.
And then Ben beats the shit out of him.
Yeah.
And he wins. He stabs Ben with, I think it's like a piece of glass or something.
It was a broken something by the pool was broken.
Well, so that's the next part. And I knew that chair, when it fell off the balcony and broke, the camera panned on it. And this was like 10 minutes before this scene even happens, where the camera pans on the broken chair. And I'm like, somebody's getting impaled by this chair.
Yep.
And sure enough, he flips him over the rails. Ben impaled, dead.
Dead as shit, dude.
Overall, I mean, like, it's a great creature feature.
Yeah, 100%.
What, like, I'm trying to think of, like, creature features as of recent.
Yeah.
It's one of the better ones I've seen in years.
For sure. I mean,
it's one of the better ones I've seen in years. Crawl was really one of the last, like, really good ones
that I can think of.
You got that new one that just came out on Netflix with the sharks, which was meh.
Was it meh? Okay.
It was meh.
I almost started it. What's the one about the sharks in, like, Paris or something?
I didn't even watch that one. It looked pretty bad.
Yeah, it looked crazy.
Am I missing any? There was another alligator one that came out last year that I don't remember, like the bio or something like that.
Oh, okay.
It was okay.
Okay. No, stuff like recently, these kind of things haven't been creature features. It's been more like Megan and like AI and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I do think we are starting to see a resurgence again on creature features.
Yeah.
I think.
I hope.
Me too. I hope so. I really love creature features. If you are in your 30s like we are, grew up on creature features. They were a
Staple.
staple in the horror genre for over a decade.
Yeah.
Well over a decade.
Yeah.
You had the 80s, 90s, and a little bit of the early 2000s.
Yeah, and then it kind of tapered off.
It did. Which, the horror genre really struggled throughout the 2010s.
Yeah, for sure.
I would say.
I think so.
But
I would agree with you.
we have this resurgence of multiple different subgenres of horror, and creature features is one of them, and it's doing pretty well.
We just talked to Mitch Lang, who does creature features, exclusively pretty much. With the Bald Man and Sea of Madness.
I have not finished listening to that. I'm about halfway through it because I wasn't present that day.
Got you, dog. But I hope we do see more of them. I'd like to see somebody like a Philippou, the guy that did Bring Her Back. I'd like to see them do a creature feature.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Just as, I've seen how gnarly they can make people look. I want to see how gnarly a monster they can make.
I'm going to say one of the issues that I do have with creature features is the overuse of really bad CGI.
Yeah, for sure.
On the creature. And this is what Primate absolutely did not do and killed it with. This was a man in a chimp suit. I never once thought CGI, and I never once thought man in a chimp suit.
No, neither did I. I would not have told you man in a chimp suit.
Yeah, the entire time I watched this movie, disbelief of what I was watching was never in question. It felt like a chimp, looked like a chimp, acted like a chimp.
I would agree.
And it was realistic, man. They did so good on the costume design, on the special effects, on the practical effects. That is what made this movie so much more enjoyable. Whereas, had they cheated on those things, this movie would have been absolute garbage.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Because the actors and actresses weren't really likable characters because of how stupid they were.
And they weren't particularly good actors.
No, they weren't great, especially the college boys. They were pretty bad.
They were pretty bad, dude.
The main girl, she was pretty good. She was great, and her sister was pretty good.
Dad was
some pretty
mediocre
performances.
Dad was the most mediocre performance for a father in this situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Made zero choices.
So the main actress her name is Johnny Sequoia.
Ooh, that's a cool name.
It is. She was in the Dexter New Blood miniseries that came out a few years ago, which was the direct sequel to Dexter. So she was in the entire season of that.
Oh, nice.
So that is what I would say is what her breaking role was. Her breakout role. Because other than that, she hasn't been in much. Everything else is shorts and some a episode or two on a TV show. So maybe this is what puts her into the next thing. I don't know. We'll see.
We will see. We will see.
What do you think the tomato meter is on this movie?
Oh, the tomato meter is probably 65.
It's higher, actually.
Nice.
Yeah, it's higher.
73?
Close. It's 78.
Oh, wow, dude. I would not have guessed that.
So people did really enjoy this movie. And, I think what I say about the special effects and the practical effects is probably plays a big role in that movie. And has some really good shots, too. He is an he is terrifying.
Yeah. This director, don't get me wrong, they've made some not awesome shit, but I think this movie has enough direction that you kind of actually get a taste of what their style might be. And I'm excited to see what they do next, for sure.
Yeah. Also, just to throw this in, the popcorn meter was 71%. So pretty,
dude, not bad.
Let's though, like we talked about this pre-recording.
Yeah.
Let's read some bad reviews.
Let's do it.
So I have from David R. and a half star. His review is, "That's being generous."
Half star, that's being generous.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's
Dude.
Pretty brutal.
Okay, here's the thing, man. I can't imagine how specifically mad you have to be that you're gonna do a review, but it's gonna be that short.
Yeah, it's going to be short. You don't even explain why it's a bad movie.
Yeah.
And what did you think you were getting into?
What movie did you think you were seeing Dunstan Checks In?
That's a half star.
Did you think you were watching?
Okay,
fucking
hold on. How
the one
bad?
where Joey from Friends gets the monkey to play baseball?
This isn't Air Bud. So, okay, just because you said it, and I can't gloss over it.
Yeah,
I haven't watched Dunstan Checks In since I was a little kid. I bet that movie is so horrendous.
It's
to look back on.
It's very, very bad, and there's a lot of choices in it that don't hold up, and it's a kid's film.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, man. There's some stuff in it that's like, okay, that's what we were doing in the 90s. I remember.
Here's one that I also love. Someone rated it a 1.5 star, and their review, fun movie. If it's fun, why did you rate it a 1.5 star?
Fun movie's a 3. Fun movie's a 2.5.
Absolutely.
You fucking nerd.
Okay, so here's a half star that actually puts a review together. So Primate mistakes shock value for substance, and it gets old fast. The acting is rough across the board. I'll give them that. The acting isn't great. And the movie leans hard into gore, and not in a fun, over-the-top way, but in a genuinely unpleasant, why am I watching this kind of way. I disagree with that.
I don't disagree with it, but I think it's intentional and makes the movie what it is.
Yeah, I think the movie went in going, we are going to make a brutal horror film with some brutal deaths.
Yeah.
So, and the next line is, what really crossed the line for me, though, was the graphic animal harm. It felt excessive, even considering the monkey became the villain. Okay, so he says, so I can't recommend this movie for animal lovers. I'm going to say this. You know me.
Yes.
Me and my wife.
Yeah.
We rescue animals nonstop. This is what
love animals.
We foster them. We rescue them. We literally, that is what we live for.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make this movie bad? Absolutely not.
No.
And this is what I tell people. I see people rate books low because a dog gets killed or something. And I'm like, if I do it, I'm going to jokingly say that's why I'm rating it a star lower. And I'll make sure I say I am jokingly doing this. Now, here's the thing. Bad shit happens to animals.
All the time.
And it sucks to read. It sucks to watch.
Yeah.
But it's real. And I can't say I don't enjoy this movie because that's in it. It makes the movie harder to watch. Absolutely. But I think that's part of the emotion they want.
Yeah, absolutely.
They don't expect you to watch this movie and they're like, yeah, they're killing a chimpanzee. I hate chimpanzees. They don't
exactly.
They want that emotional pull out of you, knowing this is a family pet. This is something this is an animal that they love. This is an intelligent species. Like, they want you to feel bad for the chimp.
It's like, dude, it's like they think that the writer of John Wick came at it from the angle of, I got this idea about a dog that gets shot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
and so, like, Nick Cutter, who is one of my favorite horror authors, has some animal deaths in 2 of his books that are pretty brutal, and it drives the narrative of the film of the book. Like, it's not like he just put it in there to be gross or to piss people off. it shows you that people can do some horrific things. It doesn't mean that Nick Cutter enjoys torturing animals.
No, dude, no. And let me ask you this, writer, Mr. Animal Activist writer, commenter, reviewer. Let me ask you this. I lock you in a room with a rabid chimp and you don't hurt it at all, and we'll see who comes out of that room.
Yeah. Absolutely, dude. Like, what do you expect these people to do?
What again, what fucking movie did you want to go see?
There's something I always say. I will never hurt an animal, but if a dog is coming at me,
dude,
I'm going to kick it in its freaking jaw.
Yes,
if
dude.
a dog comes after one of my dogs, I'm going to kick it in the jaw. Does that make me a bad person? No, it makes me smart because I'm protecting myself and I'm also protecting my pets. Am I going to cross a street to kick a dog?
No.
I love dogs.
No,
I love
dude.
all dogs. I understand that some animals and pets get put down because they were put in a bad position by their owner.
Yep, it happens.
A dog off leash is not the dog's fault.
Nope.
So we had, and I don't know if you remember ever seeing pictures or anything, we had a dog with us for over a year that we fostered, and we just got him adopted about 5 months ago. He was dog aggressive.
Yeah.
He did not like any dogs, and he could not be in a room with our dogs. So what did we do? We crated and we rotated. He got to be out for an hour. Our dogs got to be out for an hour. They never got to be out together. I'm not going to set a dog up for failure.
No.
Who did we adopt the dog out to? A family that wanted one dog.
There you go.
So, like, it's the same concept. Like, you can say you don't enjoy watching animal violence, but you went to a movie and watched a horror film about a rabid chimp.
Yeah, dude. And, like, I don't know if you're familiar with the structure of horror films or creature features.
They're not happy.
And it doesn't normally end well for the creature.
No, almost never ends well for the creature.
Almost never, dude. Or you get like a Lake Placid ending where you think it's taken care of, but there was another one.
Yeah. Or, like then you get your sci-fi creature feature like Godzilla, and he's just going to keep coming back for 100 years.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah,
but, your real creature features, like, yeah, it doesn't end happy for them. And that's kind of...
Yeah.
I mean...
Okay. Now, this kind of brings me to... I wanted to discuss your topic of, would you have survived this movie?
I think it would just depend on where, like... If I ever went to someone's house and they had a chimp, I'm going to be on edge.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's not on edge that I don't like chimps. It's not on edge for the sake of not liking animals or something. It's on edge because I respect that animal enough to know what it can do to me.
Exactly.
And I'm the same way with dogs that I don't know. I'm going to give them a certain type of respect and space.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go stick my face in a dog's face that I don't know.
That's what, dog, I'm the same way with people. Like,
yeah, and so I think I would have had the awareness to go, hey, something's wrong with Ben and Boot Scoot and Boogie.
I'm gonna be on out.
Yeah, so like I think I would have caught the hint as long as I wasn't the first. But if I think it would just depend on the situation. But I don't think, had I been trapped in the pool, I think I'd have survived.
If I'd have been trapped in the pool, I can wait out rabies.
Now, there is the chance of hypothermia in a pool for that.
That's very real.
I think I would have survived. Now, had I had to have a full, like, had it come up behind me or something like that, that's different.
Yeah, like if you have to battle.
I think I could beat up a chimp.
I think, here's the thing, because, like, if it gets a hold of you, it's doing some damage. But like I said, man, how much could it weigh? Like, I'm picking him up.
I feel like I could just repeatedly body slam one.
That's what I mean. Like, I'm picking you up and slamming you into everything in sight. I'm J. Martin you.
Yeah. But also, I ain't got the money to just fly to Hawaii and party with my buddies.
Also Also, my first thought was like, well, I got to fly. I'm not going.
Yeah, I'm not going.
I'll see you when you get back.
I got to fly to Ireland in a month, and I'm like dreading it.
Yeah, dude. No, I'll see y'all when y'all get back from Hawaii. No thanks. And I also had the thought how short this movie would be if it had only just taken place in a southern home.
Oh, yeah. Where are y'all's weapons?
Where are your guns, dude? What the fuck is good? Like this movie, like if this would have taken place in Furlough.
Oh my god, dead, dude.
This movie would have taken
Furlough,
10 minutes.
That chimp is dead so fast.
Dude, and plus a southern dad, the second that chimp got weird with one of the girls.
We gotta put Ben down.
Hey, man, Ben's acting crazy.
Man, dude.
Hey, at the very least, hey, y'all keep him locked up while I'm out.
Yeah, like southern dads are built different.
Dude.
Especially southern grandpas. Like, there's no going to the vet. There's no, like, it's like, this guy's gotta go.
Yeah, man.
That's not great. Like, it's gotten better.
It has gotten better. I'm not saying that should always be the answer.
Yeah. But, yeah, I've gotten to my gun.
Mm-hmm. That's really what I mean is there wouldn't have been no sneaking to the phone.
And
let's sneak to the fucking gun cabinet.
And, guys, I'm not saying I would have shot first.
No. But I'd have gotten that pool with it.
But I would have had it on me.
Yep.
I would have been like, hey, he's being weird. I need to at least get some protection.
Yeah, something, dude.
Something to protect me in case, and I'm calling a vet and going, you need to come get Ben.
But at the point that you're sneaking out of the pool to go get the phone, I'm saying sneak out, get the gun, and we're just going to end this.
Yeah.
We're just going to be done with this.
I don't know enough about rabies. Like, I don't know. I would assume you're past the point if you have rabies, right? Like, is there coming back from rabies?
Not after a certain point.
Okay, so like it's almost like cancer. Like if it spreads to a point, maybe I don't know.
I think what it does is I think it overheats. Let's look up rabies. I think it overheats your brain eventually.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm not on a computer and don't have the entire internet at my disposal.
I think eventually it like eats up your brain or something if you don't get it treated quickly. I know animals that have rabies don't make it super far.
Rabies is not curable in animals once clinical symptoms appear. It is almost 100% fatal.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's time to cap him.
Yeah, so like if you know he's got rabies, yeah, it sucks. It's awful.
It's terrible. I'm being very nonchalant about it, but yeah. So I say I survived given certain circumstances.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. If I can get in that pool, I can go a long time in a pool. Any other thoughts on Primate we want to hit?
Okay, so it's 2026 and it's April. We're recording this one towards the end of April.
Yeah.
Based on 2026 horror films, where would you put this movie?
Ooh.
For the year so far.
For the year so far.
I'm trying to let
I put it Primate.
We had Primate, we had Bone Temple. We both saw those.
Yeah.
I have not seen Ready or Not 2 yet.
Me neither.
You saw Iron Lung. I have not yet.
Iron Lung was great.
I haven't finished Frankenstein yet.
It was great.
I am about halfway through it.
It's in the top 10 right now.
I mean, based on what I've seen, just based on what I've seen, it is number 2 for me right now.
Right on, dude.
It's really good. But
yeah,
I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I haven't seen Ready or Not 2. I haven't seen Send Help. I haven't seen
Fair enough.
Undertone, or I haven't seen Iron Lung. So, like, there are movies that are out. I haven't seen Scream 7 yet. You know, I mean, like...
That's fair.
You know, there are movies that have already come out up to this point that I haven't seen, but I think it's a really good movie for its subgenre.
Without a doubt, 100%.
Is it a movie that's? I mean, is it overall an amazing movie? No, but it's
It's a movie I would easily rewatch with someone who hasn't seen it.
Absolutely.
Easily.
I think the rewatchable factor for this is pretty high.
Yeah.
I easily watch this again.
Mm-hmm. And might.
Yeah. I very well will watch this again at some point.
Yeah, man. Just give it some sandwiches.
Okay, I can do... If I had to give it a finger sandwich, I would probably give it a 3.5.
Finger sandwich. A solid 3.
And that's fair.
Yeah.
I try to do mine within what they are.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, is this the same as, like, if I can't put this comparable to, something that is Midsummer or something like, it's not comparable.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Comparable. But I think as a creature feature, I think it's a solid 3.5. Like, it's a fun, brutal, it was everything that I wanted it to be, with the exception of the characters.
Yeah, I had 3.5 written down in my notes, and the only reason I took it down is because you pointed out a couple of plot holes, or not plot holes, but decisions that were made that weren't that great, and the acting is pretty mediocre except for the main lady.
I think we're past the point. It's 2026. I think we can make great creature features with smarter characters. Like, we don't have to do the dumb teenage kids thing. We can have smart teenagers.
Yeah. Absolutely, dude.
We can still have this exact same movie with people making good decisions that still don't end well.
Yeah, and it makes it more intriguing.
I think so too. I think we're past that with just about any horror movie. They don't have to be stupid. They don't have to be obnoxious. They don't have to be over the top.
Oblivious.
Yeah, oblivious. Make movies that are just like this, but just make them smarter. Make the people smarter.
Yeah, what could it have possibly hurt?
Made me feel bad that this character got killed.
What could it have possibly hurt to have one of the daughters be like, hey, he's fucking acting funny?
Mm-hmm. So, like, and this isn't really comparable, but, like, they are young women. So, like, the characters in The Departed, minus one person's decision-making, like, they're not obnoxious. They're not stupid. They're very smart, and they're all making very logical decisions to get out of this. They didn't just fall in a hole and keep making stupid decisions. So, like, we can still make movies like that where, like, these people aren't sneaking into a bedroom to get a cell phone. I think there's more important things than grabbing a cell phone.
Yeah. I do like I would keep in the getting in the wrong car, though.
Yeah, that was funny. Like, that's
that's a rushed moment.
If neither one of them cars are yours, you're not looking at the key and going, "That's a Ford. This vehicle's a Ford. And I'm getting in this vehicle." Like, you're getting
in a fucking car.
You're getting in a vehicle. But you know what I would do? I think I would hit the unlock button just in case it was locked, and I would realize running to that vehicle.
Yeah.
But I've never been chased by a rabid chimp.
Me neither.
I hope I never am. If I am, I really made some poor choices in life.
Something went way wrong if I'm getting chased by a rabid chimp.
I changed career paths. I'm having a midlife crisis.
That's what I'm saying. I'm in the beginning. I'm in the beginning stages of becoming a new man. If that's happening.
Yeah, something's went AWOL in my brain.
Yeah, dude. We want to hit any books real quick?
Yeah, man. Let's hit some books. I just started a new one called Spoiled Milk by Avery Caron, and I think it's going to be a supernatural. I'm extremely early into this. It just came out in March. It's in the 1920s.
Ooh.
So I really love time periods, and
I love this cover.
Yeah, and so I started I didn't start it. I began a subscription with a monthly horror novels where they send you 2 books a month that are new, and they're almost always signed by the author, which is really cool.
Sick.
And anyways, this one came in the mail the other day, and this girl Emily, it's her final year of this school, this Briarly School for Girls, and her best friend Violet is killed. She falls to her death over some stairs, gets killed, and she suspects, obviously, she was murdered. And then that's where I am in the book, and that's literally as far as I have gotten so far. But apparently her and her other classmate turned to spiritualism, and somehow Violet, the girl who gets killed, her spirit appears and starts warning them that the danger's just begun. And then it says, so from there it says something's infecting the school. It's starting with rotten food and curdled milk, but then it becomes more threatening, and people start getting, showing up dead. So it's one of those that I honestly started reading before I even read the synopsis. This is actually the first time I've read the synopsis.
That's funny.
I'm kind of excited.
This is dope, dude.
But yeah, man, it came out a month ago, and it's a pretty sweet cover. It's a sweet cover.
Nice.
I did finish Evil in Me finally by Brahm.
What'd you think?
It was good. It's really good. It was, in typical Brahm fashion, it was fun. It was fast paced, like most of his books. And dude, me and you, we are metal fans of all, like, as a whole. You know what I mean? Like, so like this book uses punk rock of the 70s and 80s as a weapon against demons. And as someone who grew up in what today was inspired by punk rock of the 70s and 80s, and it's kind of turned into something different now.
Yeah.
Like, without that era, I wouldn't have the musical taste that I have. So,
100%.
I really enjoy stuff like that. But yeah, man, it was really fun. Had some pretty cool characters in it.
Nice.
Some pretty cool demons who also are trying to escape the clutches of the head honcho demon that's trying to get them. But
that's a fun character.
Yeah. But yeah, man, it was really good. I dug it. I think I rated it a 4 out of 5. I rated it a 4 out of 5 because it's not Brahms' best book, so I can't give it a 5.
Yeah.
But it was still really fun.
Good, dude. Good. I finished Southern Gods. It is really great. It is like a gripping, terrifying, grotesque, beautiful trip home. Because it's all set in the Delta.
Love me some Delta.
And it's like it references Stuttgart and Helena and Mississippi and even gets into like Dumas and down that way. And I don't want to give away too much of it, but it's about a blues artist with supernatural powers.
That's pretty cool. And that's unique,
it's neat.
That's something that's not even close to overdone. Like, it's unique, it's an original story. That sounds like something I need to read.
Yeah, it's very good. So after I finished that, so I am about to move on to either Brahm or American Rapture.
Both are very different.
Okay.
Both are fun. So, speaking of American Rapture, her new book comes out, I think, in a couple weeks. CJ Lee's new book.
Nice, dude.
So,
I'll be picking that up.
Yeah, she's got some, and I hear it's her best book so far.
I'll be picking that up.
It's called Headlights.
That sounds awesome.
It looks great. Oh, June 26th. No, June 9th of 26. So, dang, that sucks. I'm going to be in Ireland. That would be a great one. I leave on the 6th. So I'm like, man, that would be a great one to pick up for the flight. But I don't know. Maybe there's a bookstore in Ireland.
Yeah, man. There's got to be, right? They read. No, they just eat potatoes and fist fight.
Hey, my wife hates potatoes, and she's dreading the food there. And I'm like, I can't wait.
Oh, dude.
I love taters.
It is a tater-heavy diet.
Give me all the taters.
Oh, man. So that's going to do it for us over here at the Slumber... Smoke! Shut the fuck up! That's going to do it. Yeah. That's going to do it for us over here at the Slumber Party Massacre Luncheon. If you like listening to this podcast, do us a favor and check out the other podcasts on our network. We are the Rebel Without a Clue podcast network. We have the Black Manifold Transmissions. The Revolution Will Be Broadcast. That Don't Work For Me, Brother. The Horny Little Book Club. Mad Dogs. Bullshitting. And coming 4/29, the Open Heart podcast, hosted by Drew Hill and Mitch Lang. Going to be an inside look at horror filmmaking and indie filmmaking. Can't wait to get some crossover with those guys and some collaboration stuff going.
That'll be fun.
It's going to be great, dude.
I'm excited about our interview with John as well.
Yes. And we will be featuring soon an interview with John Horner Jacobs, a local horror author in Arkansas and Little Rock area. That's going to be awesome. And also coming soon to the network is a podcast called Tripped Out and Crazy. It's going to be a look at like Hollywood gossip and influencer stuff and basically all the popular TikTok stuff. That's going to be Taryn, sister of Tori from Horny Little Book Club, and her friend Chase. So yeah, be on the lookout. Also, get on Facebook. Do me a favor. Follow the Midnight Mass with Reverend Rod and Brother Herman Innards. We have a show coming up May 9th at Birdie's. We're going to be doing the film Wishmaster.
That's going to be cool.
It's going to be awesome, dude. I can't wait.
Also, give me a like on Brad's Unreliable Reviews on Instagram, and I also plug the pod on there as well. So, like, if you're following me for books, you will also get podcast updates as well.
Awesome. Synergy.
Yo.
All right. I think that's going to do it for us. So, as always, be sure to look over your shoulder for the boss and keep an eye out for the monster under the bed. The luncheon is over.
Until this night comes, be one of us.